Guys, how you doing? This is Mango etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for K episode 4. I'm starting to feel the way I've been doing my K reviews, with a short overview first and then what we learn in the episode after that. So I think I'm going to stick with it definitely for K, and I might bring it on to the other stuff that I do as well. But moving on to K. The episode is basically about Shiro finding the, the episode is basically about Shiro finding an alibi. So the episode is going around the school asking different students, do they remember seeing him? And no one can seem to remember. So he has an idea that if he gets the records of the PDA records, so the records of when someone logs in and goes in and out of the school, he can show that to the black dog, and therefore have an alibi because it will show him have left the school, have not come into the school. And this idea almost works for him until that girl from the student council comes and tells the black dog that he never has his PDA with him, so now the black dog is ready to kill him. But shortly after that, we find out how the girl from the student council committee, she does remember seeing him the day of the murder, so he therefore has an alibi that way. So the rest of the episode, we just see them getting ready for this festival or event or whatever it is that's coming up, and Shiro goes back home, and he goes to change his clothes because he's still in his costume clothes and he left his other clothes at school. So he goes to change. So he goes into his cupboard now, and he sees that he sees a shirt with blood on it. He sees a shirt with blood on it, and it's hinted that these are the clothes that the murderer was wearing when it took place. So soon after he gets an alibi, he's back into the frame again. What else happens in the episode is that we find out that the Reds and the Blues, the Red Clan, Homura, I think they're called, and the Blues, they've tracked him down to the island, and the episode actually ends with two members of the Red Clan actually at the school gate, ready to go in. Okay, now I'm going to talk about what we learn. We don't learn a lot compared to other episodes, but there is a few things that we learn. We learn that the school that Shiro goes to is on an island. We also learn the time and the date that the murder took place. So, and also through this, we learned that in order for Shiro to have committed this crime, he would have to have gotten back from where the murder took place to school within an hour. And that's the whole reason why we spend the whole episode going around asking different students, do they remember seeing him on the day of the murder? And like no one can remember seeing him, and he's not showing up with any pictures of the day of the murder. So there's just leads us to think, was he really there? Until near the end of the episode, we find out that Kukuri, I think that's the name of the girl, she remembers seeing him. Also in the episode, we get to further see how protective that Nico is of Shiro, because when Black Dog was ready to kill him after the whole PDA incident, she was straight in there ready to protect him. We also get a flashback of Black Dog's past when he was a kid, and we just see him there and someone behind him, either his father or his grandfather. I'm guessing one of the two. There's no words there or anything. It's just a scene of him holding a stick out to something. I don't really know where they were going with that, but hopefully we'll get some more insight into that in the near future. We also have Rashimi, the guy who supposedly betrayed the Reds, and it seems like because there's this whole bit where he mentions the guy that got killed, and it like, for me anyway, it's just the way that he said his line there that made me think that he definitely cares for this person. If not, it's still like he definitely like it showed in his voice. It showed care basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't think maybe he didn't betray the Reds. Maybe there's like a legitimate reason for why he left them. But that was there. That was something that I noticed. Now I'm gonna talk about Shiro, because throughout this episode you can see how desperate he is to get an alibi, even willing to lie to get this alibi. And then at the end of the episode we see him see the clothes. So I'm thinking that maybe, like, as he saw, like, because we can assume from the first 3 episodes that, like, he blatantly doesn't think that he done the murder. But I'm thinking, as he saw the clothes, he remembers killing this person, but he doesn't remember why he done it. That's just my thinking of the situation at this point. But yeah, the rating for this episode is going to be a 3-star. It's just going to be a 3-star. Like, I don't think it's as good as the other episodes. It's not on the same level. Like, we've calmed down like quite a bit. I think this is going to be a 3-star chapter. But anyway, guys, tell me your thoughts and opinions on everything I've said during this review. If you haven't already, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and most importantly, take care. Have a nice day. One more thing that I want to mention: if Shiro did murder this guy, his alibi can be cancelled out of you, because we see how the murder took place at 11:45, and we know that Kokori was with him at 12:30. But this cat Nico, we don't fully understand her powers, but there is warping to a certain extent. How do we not know? Because she did, I swear she mentioned in this episode that she's always with him. So how do we know? How do we not know that she wasn't with him when she murdered him, and she was able to warp them back to the school in time? That's the last thing I want to say. I think I'm done now. Well, take care. Have a nice day.